Purchasing a home with cash, ladies and gentlemen, most of you, and including myself, we all want to be homeowners. Um, for most of us, that is possible through a loan, whether that's VA, conventional, FHA. But if you are one of the few and very one of the few that can afford to buy cash, here are some of the recommendations that I would recommend to you guys. Just because you have cash, I would still recommend that you have a personal representative for your side. Basically, hire a realtor to help you navigate the other side. Whenever you are buying cash, yes, that helps and eliminates a lot of the headaches of applying for a loan, and you don't have to. That becomes secondary, but still have someone on your corner that's defending your interest. Also, have proof of funds. Mattress money, just because you have it physically, doesn't mean that you can use it. Make sure that it is stored in a secure place, such as a bank, and you have access to it. If for whatever reason you can't, how do I say this? If you can't source it, many of the times cash doesn't necessarily mean cash because there's no evidence of it. So if it's in a bank and your realtor is going to ask you, it's like, hey, I need evidence that you have all this money available. I need proof of funds. Proof of funds is a bank statement. The bank statement should include the name of the bank, a date, the funds available, and a name on it. That way, whenever you guys go out looking for a property and you say, hey, look, I want to submit an offer for XY amount in cash, those proof of funds are already there, and it makes your offer so much stronger. On a secondary note, another thing that I would recommend is apply for a mortgage. Yes, you have X amount of money in cash. That doesn't mean you have to use all of it specifically for the purchase of your home. Leverage your cash with a mortgage. A mortgage is the typical way people buy homes. If you don't want to do that, of course, that's fine, but it gives you another option. That's what I want to hammer in. You just have another option. And you might have a bigger purchasing power. Let's just say if you have $250,000 cash, but if you apply for a loan, you might be able to double it. I don't know if you need that much space or what you're going to use that property for, but if you apply for a mortgage, there's a possibility that your purchase price can go up higher. Be prepared for closing costs. Yes, there is expenses associated to buying a house. Most of them are whenever you have a loan, but closing costs, whether it's cash, conventional, REC, whatever it may be, there are closing costs because we have to hire a title company just to make sure that all the requirements for you to become an owner of that property are done to a T, and there's no surprises in the future whenever you are enjoying that property, however you may be doing that. Just because I've seen this a lot in 2020 during the pandemic, a lot of people had access to cash. They had dollar bills. A lot of them were actually waiving inspections. At our company where I work now, the M Real Estate Group, I cannot waive inspections. You can say, hey, look, I don't care about inspections, but I have to give you guys the option to say, hey, look, I want them, I just won't do them. Inspections are not required by a lender. They're mostly for you, the buyer, just to make sure you are making the best informed decision moving forward with that property. When it comes to cash, a lot of people say, hey, look, I don't need them, I don't want them. That's fine. Just be aware there could be surprises in the future because you didn't get them.